Hi everyone, welcome to our presentation on dependency theory. Have you ever wondered why some countries are very rich while others still remain poor despite their natural resource? Today we are going to learn about dependency theory, one of the most important theories in development studies. We are going to look at its background, its main idea, its strengths, and its weakness. Let's begin.
Dependency theory emerged in the 1950s and the 1960s. It developed mainly in Latin America as a criticism of modernization theory. Modernization theory argued that poor countries are underdeveloped because they have not yet followed the path taken by developed countries. However, dependency theorists disagreed. They argued that poor countries are not poor because they are behind. Instead, they are poor because they have been exploited by richer countries through historical, economic, and relationship. Dependency theory was influenced by Marxist ideas, exploitation, and inequality.
So the dependency theorists argue that the world economy is structured in a way that allows healthy countries that has the power to become richer by using the resources of or delivering a market of poorest countries that the peripheries. As a result, developing countries find it difficult to achieve true economic independence and development.
Dependency theories, what comes into your mind? These are some scholars that we can't take their names out, and they are Presbych and Gandafran. According to Presbych, he has the idea that trade between rich and poor countries is always unequal, and according to Gandafran, he said that underdevelopment is not a natural condition, but it is rather created by historical exploitation. Important concepts in dependency theories are underdevelopment and exploitation. This can be seen anywhere around the world, especially Ghana. We produce cocoa, we take it to other nations and they'll make chocolate out of them. They'll bring it back to us, we'll buy it and they'll make economical income. Where do we stand as it stands now? Strength of dependency theory. 1. It explains global inequality. 2. It highlights the effect of colonization. These concepts help us to understand why many developing countries still struggle for economic growth.
I'll be continuing with the world system theory under the development theory. World system theory was developed by sociologist Emmanuel Wallerstein in the 1970s. It explained that the world functions as one interconnected economic system rather than as a separate country. The main concept is that global relationships shape economic development with some nation gaining more benefits and power than others. The theory helps us understand patterns of inequality and dependency in the global economy.
People may ask, why did Emmanuel Wallerstein develop the world system theories in 1970s and 1980s? He developed these theories to explain why some countries are rich and some countries are also poor. He believed that countries are connected through the global economy. According to him, powerful countries benefit most, whilst weaker countries often provide resources and labor.
As we said earlier, it has divided into three, which we have the core countries, the semi-periphery, and the periphery countries. Alright, so when we say the core countries are the countries that have a strong government and they also dominate the global economy. We have examples of countries that falls under core. We have examples like United States of America, we have the UK. Okay, moving to the semi-periphery countries. Semi-periphery countries are countries that are positioned between the periphery and the core countries. So these countries, they are following the footsteps of the core countries. So we can get examples of Poland, Spain, Argentina, and the rest. And the last country, the last division that we have is a periphery country. Periphery countries are the countries that are poor and they also do what? They produce raw materials. That raw materials are the one in which the money that they have. Yes, and the periphery countries are the countries that also they are the low class. We know the core countries, they are the first class, and the semi-periphery countries, they are the middle class, and the periphery countries, they are the low class.
In conclusion, dependency theory argues that underdevelopment results from unequal relationship between the poor and the rich. Even though it has limitations, dependency theory remains one of the best theories in development studies. Thank you for watching.